Hey there. In this video, I'm going to turn this ugly apartment into the flat inspired by famous design magazines. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Your support inspires me to create more content like this one. Here's what we are going to do. First, we will choose an apartment or house, then ask Chatbot to analyze the images. After it has reviewed the images, we will ask it what we can do to make them look awesome. And finally, we will request it to create a prompt so we can generate images using image generation tools. In the near future, I will create a video showing how I bring the idea to life. So stay tuned, it's going to be exciting. For the first project, let's go to the Almaty city and chose one of the apartments that I found on a local selling website. This is a brick house in a pretty good condition, with an average ceiling height of about 2.8 meters, built in 1974. The majority of the ground floor is commercial. Here's an interior before the renovation. Let's begin with the living room. First of all, let's get rid of everything we don't need in the room. Just make it clean so we can better understand the size of the room. Now we can let the chatbot do this job. You can pause the video to read the full review and see what advice he has for me. I want him to be a humorous designer and create a Japandi-style interior. Here's the first result, and I must say I was quite impressed. The mood is conveyed correctly. Typically, the outcome falls short, requiring adjustments. However, this result genuinely pleased me, and I'll use it as a foundation. The second option is also impressive. I appreciate this minimalist TV stand and armchair combo. Perhaps some decorative elements are missing, and a large plant near the window. To my surprise, the third result is also good. I decided to have some simple animation appear. Enjoy! What about the interior itself? I like the sofa and all the small accessories. Also, this little tree next to the TV stand. The only thing I would like to replace is the table in front of the sofa. Overall, the result is definitely good. Which result do you think is the best? Now we've finished the living room. Let's move on to the hallway. As before, let the chatbot do our job. Maybe next time I will do a review myself, but not today. As always, pause the video if you want to read his advice. Sometimes he really does a good job. Attempt number 1, what we see. Nothing bad. I liked what he did, but the only thing is that the living room doesn't match ours. But that can be fixed later if we want. I also like the part of the kitchen that we can see in front of us, and I'll tell you a secret. I would have tried to do it, but it didn't work. The second attempt is a minimalist variant. Yes, get rid of everything that could block our movement in the hallway. But where do we look in the mirror? Yep, in the bathroom. And as in the first attempt, the room doesn't match ours at all. There is no window this time, but it's very light thanks to the white walls. The third one is very warm because of the lighting. The living room finally matches ours, and all the furniture's nice. I like the small tree that reminds us of what we are trying to achieve in the Japandi style. The only thing missing is a bathroom door. But we don't need a bathroom. We can always go to the neighbor's place, which will increase our friendship, right? We have finished the hallway and can move on to the bathroom. Firstly, let's get rid of those tiles. Nice sign so we don't forget where we are. I was thinking we were in the concert hall, weren't we? While I'm joking, let the Quen do his job and give us a good opinion so we can make use of it in our prompt. Last time it worked. Let's see the first results of his hard work. And as the previous time, the first attempt was pretty good. Yes, it looks like it was made a couple of years ago, but it overall looks nice. I don't like the texture of the wood, but I accept that other things look right. The second one looks very good, but he decided we need a window. It looks great with a lot of light coming through this big white window. Imagine standing in front of the mirror, brushing your teeth, and the sun saying, "Good morning." Your mood will be good for the rest of the day. Unfortunately, this wall is non-removable, so we can't use it. Very sad, but we'll try one more time. The last one, it finally made it right. It looks great. The colors are great, and there are not many tiles. The furniture looks correct. Correct wood texture and the black mat taps also help. But in the end, I noticed that they removed the toilet. Why? Who knows, but still, it doesn't spoil the overall picture. What do you think? We have finished renovating all the rooms, but I wanted to add an additional room, and this will be a kitchen. So stay with me, let's go. Looks typical for this apartment. I've tried to design a kitchen using GPT prompts many times. And I must say, from my point of view, the kitchen is the hardest for AI at the moment. Here is the first attempt. This attempt was successful. I got a pretty nice variant. The right side of the kitchen looks good, but the left side is struggling as always. I don't know why we should keep the old oven and hood. but he decided we needed to keep them. I also don't like the upper cabinets. They look too simple. But let's move on to our second try. This kitchen features a minimalistic design, using light woods for the cabinets and flooring, creating a cozy and airy atmosphere. The open shelving with dishware and green plants, the built-in oven, and the round dining table with rattan chairs harmoniously complement the space. The large window with sheer curtains fills the room with natural light, and a globe chandelier adds a modern touch. Yep, this one is better than that first one. And here's the last one. This one I decided to do with my own recommendations for the program. I wanted this green-tiled kitchen apron, open shelves with dishes, and bamboo Roman shades to create a cozy atmosphere. As finishing touches, I added a white stool and a knitted blanket to add a homely feel to the interior, while maintaining a simple but functional look. The last two variants are my favorites. Now, let's remember who we have done today. This is how it was. And this is how it is now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.